Hey, it's your girl LaQuasia, and what we're doing today is going to be a basic crepe. Super simple, super easy, really quick and to the point. All right, the things you're gonna need. I'm only gonna give a couple of things that have an exact measurement because you have to have a certain consistency when you're making your crepes. All right, so we're definitely gonna have a cup of flour. We're definitely gonna have 1 cup of milk. Now, this is completely optional. I am adding sugar to my crepes because I would like to have a sweet crepe. Now, you're definitely going to also have a dash of salt. Now, when I say a dash of salt, I would probably say no more than maybe a teaspoon of salt, okay? Definitely not a lot of salt at all. If you're going to make it more savory, add a little more salt. Sorry about that. I guess I'm a little bit too tall for the way I have the camera angled. Okay, now, also you're going to add a little bit of oil. I'm actually using peanut oil here. You can use vegetable oil, or you can actually use just your basic cooking oil, canola, or even butter. Butter may even work better for you. I just don't have butter for me at the house right now. So, also, I'm going to do 3 eggs in here. Once again, since I'm making sweet crepes, I'm going to do a ½ teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Okay, now, a simple way of doing this, which is really quick and to the point, you can actually use a blender if you would like, but for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to use just a basic whisk. So we're just going to whisk these crepes today. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and add my cup of flour. That's actually all-purpose flour that I'm using there, guys. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my cup of milk. Go ahead and mix that up. And we're going to try to do this as quick as possible. You may see several different crepe videos. And in those videos, you may see people say, hey, you know, let it rest for 30 minutes and give the flour time to incorporate. Hey, you can definitely do that. No big deal. Completely up to you. All right, gonna go ahead and start adding my eggs now. A lot of people also, when they're making their crepes, they actually use a crepe skillet. Uh-oh, got a shell in there. They actually use a crepe skillet. I don't have a crepe skillet. What I actually have is a copper skillet. I can't get that shell out of there. I actually have a copper skillet. And with my copper skillet, okay, with my copper skillet, I think it works pretty well because it is a non-stick surface. So basically any non-stick surface would actually work for you. All right, go ahead and incorporate that egg in there. I'm looking at the consistency of my crepes batter, and it looks like it's a little thick. Now, again, because I typically don't measure, is the reason why it may be a little thick. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar now. Not a lot of sugar. You don't want it super sweet. I'm going to go ahead and add my salt. Lastly, vanilla flavor. But yeah, you don't want it like super sweet, like it's not a dessert. Well, you know what, never mind. You could make it a dessert. If you want your crepe to be a dessert crepe, hey, by all means make your dessert crepe. For me, this one, and I'm just gonna probably add a few strawberries to it, a little whipped cream. The possibilities are actually endless when you're mixing a crepe. You want to mix it very well. Like I said, a lot of people, just for quick and simple, they'll go ahead and throw it in their blender, blend it up real quick, and you go ahead and ladle it into your skillet. Crepes don't take long at all, so no need of going to that fancy crepe shop to get your crepe fix. Do it right in your own kitchen. All right, adding my oil. Like I said, this is cooking beyond measure with LaQuasia, and when I say cooking beyond measure, that's because I typically don't measure. So So I probably won't give you the exact measurements on many of my recipes, unless of course I am baking. If I'm baking, I'm probably going to give you those exact measurements each time. With the crepes, it's not baking, but it's a certain way you got to have that crepe measured out. So I'm going to give you the measurements for, like I said, the 1 cup of flour, the 1 cup of milk. All right. I'm actually getting to the consistency that I want. And here we go. This is actually what you want your crepe batter to look like. This is what you want. Just real creamy, a real nice and creamy cake batter. I'm sorry, crepe batter. I apologize. I'm so used to making cakes. So yeah, this is what you want. Just a really smooth, creamy consistency. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our skillet together, get it hot, get a little bit of cooking spray in there. We'll be right back. All right, now that we have our skillet hot, we're gonna go ahead and get the crepe in a ladle. What you typically want to use is just a regular ladle that you have laying around, or you can use a measuring spoon. But what you want to do is put that batter right in the center. I'll say probably get a little bit more. Put that batter right in the center and swirl it around. My pan's getting a little hot while I'm talking to you guys, so I'm going to work fast here. Swirl it around, and you typically get you a perfectly round crepe this way. It only takes less than a minute, I would say, for you to notice that it's time to go ahead and flip your crepe. What I've actually noticed with mine, what's an indicator to me that it's time to flip, the edges here start to lift. Once those edges start to lift, it tells me, okay, maybe it's brown enough on the other side. Go ahead and flip it, and then you'll notice that it gets dry on top. See, it's getting really dry on top, so that's pretty much an indication to me that it's time to flip. Take your spatula, get under there, flip it over. Super simple. Super simple. Trust me, if I can get this done, you can get this done. No fuss. Quick and simple. I've actually made the rest of the batter already. I think I may have enough for one more crepe here. I'll spread again. I'm at the bottom of the bowl now, so I think I'll just pour it straight from the bowl here. Yeah, that's all I got left. This may not be the cutest crepe, I'm gonna warn you. I don't know, we're doing this together. So this is gonna be a miniature crepe. But it doesn't matter. It's still gonna taste great. I guess you can tell there's no wasting of the batter here. All right. Not quite ready to flip this one over. Just a couple more seconds. Like I said, you'll notice the top, if you can see there with the light, the way I'm shining it, it's getting firm, it's getting dry. Edges starting to try to get a little brown around there, so I'd say it's about time to go ahead and flip it. Yeah, it was getting a little dark. Still a great crepe. I guess it's the same thing you would say with pancakes. Pancakes may not look perfect, but I bet it's gonna taste really good. All right. Let's go ahead and get this plated up. So I went ahead and got them plated. All I did was simply took and cut some fresh strawberries, Of course, you saw that they were pancake-like in the way they were in the plate previously. So all I did was simply slice some strawberries up, loaded in the middle, similar to a burrito, rolled it up, and put a little bit of fresh whipped topping on the top of it. Now, the only thing that's left to do to these, I would say, again, totally optional. Go ahead and sprinkle your little powdered sugar on there. And you're done. There you are. Quick and simple. Beautiful. Breakfast ready to go. Brunch ready to go. Or, like I said, you can even do it as a dessert. Quick and simple crepes. These are sweet crepes. Like I said, leave out the sugar and the vanilla flavor. You have your savory crepe. You can fill and top it any way you desire. Nutella is a popular thing to top it and fill it with. Also, bananas is popular. Or you can make it savory. Put you a little bit of spinach in there, sausage, anything. When I tell you the possibilities are endless, go for it. All right. This has been Cooking Beyond Measure. Thank you so much for joining me. Go down, leave me a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Give me some ideas, some recipe suggestions. I'll take it. Also, please, by all means, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you guys so much. Love you lots.